As soon as we could, we were off the tarmac and back on the trails. Blue skies, a bit of sunshine, two buddies, their bikes and beautiful Lake District countryside. What more could we ask for? Although the going was just a little bit tough in places.
Ow! I gotta stop falling over.
I'm just riding along. It's a very steep, rutted, rocky, slow-moving slope, so you can't really get a lot of speed. And there was just suddenly clouds of steam coming off the side of my bike. I can smell its coolant. It's a different smell. It wasn't just going through a puddle. Coolant's got a very distinctive smell when it burns off the engine. I mean, it's stopped now and there's no visible leak, so I think it's probably just because we're going slowly and I'm revving the engine a lot. It's boiled over.
Anyone that loves the outdoors also loves variety, and we were getting it in bucket loads. Rocks, mud, water, you name it, we found it. And there was no shortage of like-minded folks to chat with. Everyone we passed wanted to stop and talk. Our planned night stop was at Mosedale Cottage, a bothy in the eastern part of the Lake District.
Hi!
We've hit a little snag. Well, it's kind of a big snag and a little one. It's the Mosedale Cottage was a bothy that we're trying to get to. And we've already gone, I guess, 4K, something like that, completely off the beaten track, off the tarmac to try and find it. And unfortunately, we can't see it, but we're pretty sure where it is. And there's two problems. One, it's only accessible via bridleway, so we are sticking to the rules.
We're not allowed to ride on bridleways.
Yeah, we're currently on a byway, so we're right on that, but there's a bridleway to get to it, so sticking to the rules.
Yeah, but also this time of year when it's this boggy and this horrible, what we don't want to be doing is go around tearing up the grass and the countryside.
No.
With big knobbly tyres. So we have to make a plan B.
Yes.
Which is a 5-star hotel, spa and sauna, isn't it?
Tell me that.
Oh, okay.
We were rather gutted not to stay in the bothy, but we did not head for the nearest 5-star hotel, but opted for the nearest available campsite instead.
We couldn't find the bothy. We found it, but we couldn't stay there. You wanted to go and stay at a luxury hotel.
This is a luxury hotel. Well, to be fair, what I'm staying in is a luxury hotel compared to Graham's sheet. This is what Graham is sleeping under this. Okay, and I don't mean he's gonna, you know, do anything special or it's a joke. So I'm not sure whether he's really, really hardcore and amazing or just a bit stupid. So,
yep.
Let's do a day's tally. Okay. Broken GPSs.
1.
Whose?
Tom.
Yep.
Falling off.
Yep.
1. Whose?
1. Me.
Tom's.
Falling over while walking for no apparent reason caught on camera.
1. Whose was that?
I think that was me as well, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Hurt shoulders from falling off said bike.
Times 1. Whose was that?
That was me again. So, where are you, Graham? What's your tally for today?
Mine was just superb off-road riding skills. Not falling over, which normally I do, so that's quite good for me.
The problem is, Graham is somewhat taller than me, and this means basically
he's a better off-road rider.
No.
Yes.
No. What it means is, I go to put my foot down, and there's no ground there, especially if I'm trying to put my foot downhill, and I fall off the bike because by the time my foot touches the floor, I'm off my balance, and I fall.
Not that I'm being
Graham.
Picky. Not that I'm being picky, but
What?
Shouldn't you find a place where you don't have to put your feet down
falling off
and ride with greater skill? It's the places where you don't have those situations.
We're not talking anymore. I have never been in my life as cold as I was last night. It was freezing and I got hardly any sleep. And I wake up this morning and my tent's hard because it's frosted and frozen so much and everywhere's freezing.
We'll show you the frost in a second, and that's what you call a really, really deep, crispy frost. The tents are covered in frost, the bikes are covered in frost.
It's just all round a horrible night. A horrible, horrible night. Graham's doing his annoying, jolly morning thing.
I'm doing it. I can move to keep warm. But that's adventurous, that is. That's all been part of the adventure.
Graham has a habit of masking stuff that's rubbish with an adventure.
But it's true, when you look back on it afterwards...
No, nothing is going to make me look back and think, oh yes, I'd love to relive that night in a freezing cold tent.
No, obviously you love it, but you'll just say, oh yeah, we're all part of the adventure.
So if anyone was wondering quite how cold it was in the night, my sock was in my tent with me last night, and now
Tom noticed last night, because of the cold, how many of the batteries were dead just on the camera equipment and the phones. And I tried to start my bike, and it's rather than a nice healthy it's so Tom's bike had a couple of kind of weak but actually started pretty quickly. Luckily, because my bike's old, as I said at the start of this thing, it's the perfect bike for the trip. If the battery's that good, you can kickstart it.
It may have been a freezing cold night, but as we headed back into the mountains and made our way into North Yorkshire, we were once again blessed with that most sought after outdoors element, the sunshine.
We are North Yorkshire, Yorkshire Dales.
yes, we are.
And you know what? It doesn't get any better than this. This is the reason why you go and do these trips and for the outdoors. I mean, listen. Only sound is the birds.
I have one caveat on that: it doesn't get better than this. If you did it in the summer, it would be better than this.